Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is David, and this is Homestead Overland, Virginia. Baby, what do we usually make videos about?
Overlanding, off-grid living, product reviews, and we're converting a barn into a barn dominium.
And we're going to try to start a glamping business, right? Did you say overlanding?
Yeah.
All right, cool. But today we're going to do a little technical analysis on XRP. So a lot of people have been freaking out about the price lately. And look, I'm going to show you technical analysis. It's not a crystal ball. It just kind of gives you an idea of where you are, where you can possibly go. But another thing too is like markets are manipulated by the powers that be, whoever they may be. And then you're going to hear a lot of stuff coming out in the news, FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, to sell your XRP. Look, I'm in it for the long haul. I use technical analysis to like buy on the dips, and we also have a little small trading account. And we bought back at what, $2.37, right? And right now it's $2.19. But I ain't worried about it because I know what XRP is. I know who Ripple are. Is it Ripple is? Either way. Yeah, look, Trump's in office, pro-crypto, everything. Laws are being formulated right now. Just the technicals, and everybody's sweating these like it's up 20 cents, it's down 30 cents. Should I sell, should I buy? We're accumulating. I want to show you where we are right now because a lot of people think that we might be in a bear market. I'm going to show you some fundamentals, not fundamentals, technical analysis on where we are right now and what I think might happen. Look, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence. This is just my opinion for entertainment purposes only. One more thing before we get into it. I had a buddy that I was dying to get into XRP when it was 40, 50 cents, man. Procrastinating, excuses or whatever. He finally got his stuff together and he bought like last week, years later, right? And he's like, man, I don't know about this XRP. I'm down money already. I'm like, dude, investing 3 to 5 years. Give yourself 3 to 5 years. He thinks he's going to put some money in and going to be like a millionaire next week. Crypto is very volatile. It'll go up 20%, go down 30%. It's crazy. You need to have like nerves of steel if you want to invest in the crypto market. So here's XRP on the daily. That means each candle represents a day. We're going to go all the way back to the election. You can see we went up in price. Then we had a flag and we broke out of the top of it. We broke out of the top of it. We came back and we retested it, which made that resistance support. And we did another move up. And then we had this little pennant forming. And this is where I said that I was bearish for the short term on XRP when it broke out below here. And then what happened? At the end of that pennant, it broke out. It came down. Now we have a flag. It broke out of that flag. And this is where we bought. We bought when we saw some like support. And I got in at $2.37. You can see that's around $2.40 something. Came back into the channel, hit the top of it, came back, and then we had this big sell-off the other day. Everybody's freaking about, but look, we are riding this support right here. Right now is a very important time. Let's see if that can focus. You can see where this candle is. I don't want to break out of this channel right here. And where is that at? Let me go over to this line. Right now we're at 220. And if you look at this support right here that I drew, that's at 220. Let's stay above 220 for now. Here's another thing. If it does break out, if you look at this, if you go over, we're basically back into this flag right here. If it does break out, here's all your supports right here. If you look at the green 220, that's the price that we're at. And if you look at the top, there's all the resistances, and below it is all the supports. I don't want to really see us go below like 217, 204. After that, we're going to start hitting into the maybe like, let me get a little support right here. Let me show you how to draw support. You'll go up here to where it says trend line, trend tool, go down a horizontal line. Here's another support if we're just looking at wicks. Here's a good support with this double tap right there. That's at what, 217. The next one is all the way down. Where is it at? Right here, because this was resistance at one time. That's at 163. But I see a couple supports with these guys, these wicks down. Let me just draw one right here. All right, so that support would be at 204. One below that would be this next one right here, this next wick down. Let me go to this horizontal line and go about right here. So I added a couple more supports for you right there. So take a screenshot if you want the resistances and the supports. Ready? So now you know we're in a channel. We're at the bottom of this channel. It's a very important time right now. We need to bounce off of this. I don't like being at the bottom of the channel, but this, I'm not telling you what to do, is where you buy. At the bottom of channels, you sell at the top. Let me double click on the price action and we'll get the indicators for the volume. Here's volume up here. Volume is getting smaller and we have buying today. It's green. So I like that. We don't have a big red candle like we had the other day going straight down right here. So it's kind of selling off. People are maybe getting back in right now because they're seeing where do you want to buy on support of that channel. Let me go down to the MACD though. So I told you if you were watching a couple weeks ago, we got this crossover where the MACD turned green and that was bullish. But it didn't really do much action, you know. Look how short it is. And now we're back into the red histogram on the MACD and the blue line has gone below the orange. So that is bearish. So that's bearish right there. But it's a little bullish on the volume. We're at the bottom of a trading channel. Let's see what happens. Let me change this time frame right here from daily to weekly and just kind of look at it on a bigger picture right here. See what the weekly looks like. So here's what I don't like about the weekly. Look at this on the weekly. We got our first red candle on the histogram. So this is a longer time frame. This is very bearish. We have all the green histograms. It was really going up right here when it was dark green and then it turned light green. It's getting shorter and shorter and now we have a red histogram. I don't like that. I don't like the blue going below the orange. This is all bearish right here. So really, you know, we got a lot of mixed signals right now. Let me change this back to the daily and see what's going on. A lot of mixed signals, but as far as price action, this is very critical. We need to see what happens. If we break below that channel, we're going to start coming down into here, which I don't like, but we got a lot of good support in here. Okay, we got a lot of good support down here. This is a really good support. This double tap, I like that one. Let me see where that's at. Let me put my cursor on it. It looks like, okay, it's over here at the 204 is where that double tap is happening. So let me get rid of all this confusion stuff right here, right? So I'm gonna draw something else and give you guys a more simple understanding. I can go to this remove option and I can remove all 27 drawings. Look, now I got that. And if you mess up and you go, oh man, I just lost everything, you go up here to this little back arrow and you get everything back. Let's get rid of it. And let's just kind of see what's going on overall. Because, man, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in here, information. But in general, what kind of trend are we in? This is how I do trends. I do parallel channels. I go up to the trend line. I do a parallel channel. Let's just do overall big from this bottom right here all the way. I see this is the trend right here. Bam. There's a huge channel. And we broke out of it. I don't like that. So now we're into another downtrend. You're in a trend until you break out of the trend. What signaled this breakout coming was this wick down right there. When you see something wicking out, odds are, look, it bounced, went up again, and it broke. Not a good sign. So let's see the next channel. Let me just get rid of that one so you don't even see it anymore. Let me see, go right here, remove drawing tool, boom. So you saw that. Now, the next trend is in a downtrend. Let's go to the parallel channel, and here's the downtrend. Right there. So you see what's going on. We were in an uptrend, broke out of it, now we're in a downtrend. We're in a downtrend. At the bottom of it, it hit right here and bounced off of it. That is a good sign. And here's another thing too. People think the bull cycle is over. We got higher lows. Look, here's a low, and then the next low is higher, and it's higher, and it's higher. We wicked down a little bit right here, but wicking down is not having a closing candle, so it came down a touch. But if you look at this last low right here, this low right here, it's higher than that one. This is a higher low than that. So we are still, in general, look, we're in an uptrend on here. So let me draw one more thing. Here, check this out. Let's do a little parallel channel. And if you look at this, there's so many different ways you can look at this, right? Uptrend. We're still in an uptrend, but we're in a downtrend and an uptrend. If I'm looking at this uptrend right here, bouncing off the bottom of it. If we break below that, it's going to be very bearish. I'm hoping that we can bounce off of this. A lot of stuff's going right there, right? That's why the candle's so tight, because everybody's watching it. Look, we're still at 220. Let's stay above 220. That would be very positive. If not, we're coming down to all the support that's right here and all the support that's right here. If we break this, we're in trouble. and that's somewhere around $1.45. I don't see it happening. If we break $1.45, then we are going to have a lower low, then we'll be in a bear market. So there's your technical analysis today, and I'm not telling you what to do. Me personally, that's a buy signal when you see it at the bottom of a channel like that, but it could go lower. Not guaranteed. We have a little bit of a little trading account where we try to make a nickel here and there because we're completely off grid. It's a side hustle for us. Speaking of, if you guys don't mind, I'm trying to monetize this channel and we're doing this kind of stuff for free, 90 free for you. It might benefit you somehow, but maybe you can help us out. Scratch out on our back because we're scratching yours, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications, right? You can leave a little comment, a thumbs up. All that stuff helps monetize the channel because we're completely off grid in the middle of nowhere, 2 hours away from anything. And actually I have an interview tomorrow as a registered nurse, but it's 2 hours away through 3 mountains. I'm not looking forward to working 12 hours, driving 2 to get there and 2 to get back. It's going to be a very long day. So if we can get a little side hustle on YouTube, we would greatly appreciate it. Also, we're having a baby, right, babe?
Absolutely.
So if you guys are interested and want to help out a little bit because we help you out, we're going to put the the baby registry up here for you to be in the comment section in the description. If you want to contribute to that, we really appreciate it. So we're kind of just begging right now, huh? Because we really don't have much options out here, running out of money. So guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. But I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming. Homestead Overland, Virginia.